Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Tyquan Love here. You are my love ties, and I do appreciate you all for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell button. Once you get a piece of this video, you won't want to miss. This is a two-part video, and I'm going to go into detail on the effects and the recovery of the rona, COVID-19, because I caught it, no shame about it, and it took me out for a while. That's one of the reasons why I was gone for so long, which is something that I definitely want to, just let you know and give you, some of the warning signs. So let's just talk about, and rewind it for a little bit. Let's talk about how I actually got the virus. So I was around someone, a friend of mine, who told me 3 or 4 days after I saw him that he had tested positive for COVID. So I immediately said, once I get off of work, I'm going to go to the urgent care or doctor, wherever I have to go, in order to get tested. So I got tested. It was the 2nd day of July, and testing takes a long time to come back nowadays, as you can see probably in the headline news. And I'll give you like some of the time frames, because initially it was probably about 2 days to come back, because I took a test before that. It was 2 days to come back. Next time around, they said, oh, it's going to be 3 to 5 days. So I said, darn, what's going on here? And then, of course, after I had recovered, there's 2 more tests, and those tests take about 7 days, maybe 8 days to come back. So what I did was I decided to just, protect everyone else, protect myself, and I stayed in. It was a holiday weekend. A lot of my friends had came in town. As I mentioned to you before, many of the people that I know personally in the House of North, a group of friends that I have, they had came into town, and I wasn't able to hang out with them. I had to stay in the house and quarantine myself until I got my test results back. So I went ahead and got my results back after the weekend was over. They had their fun, and I was basically stuck in the house. I knew that something was wrong, because during the time that I was waiting for the test, I did lose my taste. And it wasn't as if I lost like the entire taste. Let's say I went and ate something that might have been salty, or that might have been sweet, or might have been sour. I knew that it was sour, I knew that it was sweet, I knew that it was salty, but I could not taste it. Something like an orange, I couldn't taste the actual orange flavor. I couldn't taste the actual Ruffled Chips flavor that I had gotten from the store, or at least not from the store. I actually ordered a bunch of groceries to come in on the 5th, so I waited a couple of days for that to come in. When it came in, I picked up all the groceries, lugged it into the house, and I, put everything away. In case I have this, I'll be prepared, I'll be stocked up on food. And I also ordered some medicine. My mother actually ordered some medicine for me too online, and she actually had it shipped over to where I live now, because she's in another state. So yeah, it was definitely an experience. I don't wish this on anybody. Like I said, I caught it. I got symptoms from it. Fever, the chills. I also had the migraines, and I'm not a person who gets migraines, but I definitely got the migraines. I was actually around someone and a couple of people during the time that I might have seroconverted. That's something that basically, if you seroconvert, and I'll read this for you like verbatim, because I don't want to mess this up, but it's seroconverting. So let me get that for you real quick. So seroconversion, a change from seronegative to a seropositive condition. That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's the time period in which a specific antibody develops and becomes detectable in the blood. After seroconversion has occurred, the antibodies can be detected in blood tests for the disease. Now, I use Wikipedia, although I don't endorse Wikipedia. That was a Wikipedia definition. Seroconversion basically is you actually catch, or someone's around you who has a virus, and it takes that virus time to get into your system. It was around the person on a Saturday. I didn't fully seroconvert until the Thursday. It was almost 5 days before I fully seroconverted, and it was definitely something that I was afraid of, especially with how things had transpired once I realized I was around that person. So as soon as I realized he was who I was around, I told everyone else who I had been around from Saturday until Thursday. I had told, well, I had wrong grammar.
And
I told my best friend who I had been with for a couple of days. I told a couple of other friends who I had been around during that time. I also told my family, who is not far from me. They're in another part of this building that I live in. And yeah, so I definitely let people know who had been exposed or maybe had been at risk. And thankfully, thank God, all of them tested negative for the virus. So I was the only person who had tested positive. So who knows, you know, if they were just not that much exposed to me, or I don't know. Only science and God can tell you. But yeah, I definitely had a situation. And yeah, so, you know, a traumatic experience. The migraines, the fever, the chills, a little bit of the coughing, not much shortness of breath, but the losing of my taste and my smell. Like I would literally go take a dump and I could not smell.
no.
I know that's nasty. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next part of this video. Deuces.
Thank you for your services.